dead. Good.
Hanging around. Go this way. Yeah, there's a chest up here. Uh-oh. Are we being interrupted again? Are we good? Is stream good? I'm looking at the bitrate. The bitrate is kind of shaky. Is stream good? Did we survive? Oh, this is gonna be fun when I eventually get around to uploading everything. Ow. Double ow.
Odd. I feel better. Let's see.
Is this the pod we came out of? Yeah, I think it is.
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked. Someone else got out. Might be other survivors.
Is stream surviving? Is the stream surviving? I'm just gonna have to kind of like assume it is.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
And we're just sitting in the chair.
A schematic of a Nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
We are picking that one up. Apparently this one doesn't have any particular information. Don't worry, us will get to you.
Mind flayer horticulture.
Oh, picked up the Eldritch Tablet without reading it.
A 1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
I like us.
Seems
Okay.
like a good moment to talk.
Don't judge me for trying to save us. Us is the best cat in the game.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
please. Before they return! They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
The enemy. So many enemies. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Ha! Natural 15. Hello. Plus a 4.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Plus 3 from wisdom, guidance, and medicine proficiency. Look at all the bonuses. We've already got like a plus 6. Oh yeah, and we naturally get past it. Well, I say naturally. Naturally with the advantage.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
They're sparing it. I want us to be at full power.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm. Us. We are us.
Yes.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Yes. All right, us. Dragons and the Githyanki. The texture on that sword, though.
Abomination. This is your end.
Hi, Lae'zel. How's it going?
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Yes. Ooh, and we get to go first. Okay, so I can do 1 to 6. What about my cantrips? It's a 1 to 8 damage. That actually has a chance of killing it. Only a 65% chance of hitting. Well, that kind of sucks.
Swift and lethal.
Let's see if Lazelle can do anything. A 95% chance to hit. And her attack will do up to 13 damage. Excellent.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, us. A 100% chance to swipe at it. It'll do up to 10. Yeah.
Nothing important is ever easy. Best be on my way.
And of course he has disadvantage because we're all right there in front of his face.
Time to strike.
Come on. Good boy.
You prove surprisingly adept. Now, to the helm.
Is a scimitar a dex weapon? It looks like a scimitar might actually be a dex weapon. Which means that I can do more damage with it than with my mace.
What's in here?
Dead thrall. hand axes are strength-based, clearly. Yeah, and
Ship
us
won't be
has
able to take
27
another dragon
health.
attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
That's piercing strike, which inflicts gaping wounds. And that's to make it bleed. Undead and constructs can't bleed. Oh, it takes 2 slashing damage and has disadvantage on con saves. That could actually be pretty decent. We did not grab his stuff. There we go. Anything that way? It would be impressive if you could like jump past the fire and get to that
Because my feet can
back
carry.
area, but you know, limits.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Another mystery. Aggression. Here goes nothing.
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We
I
have
like
no
the texture
time
on
for
the scimitar.
struggles.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I kind of want to say that dialogue option, but I will help her get out, so...
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first. But then you spy an empty socket.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
Not a mind flayer, I don't think. Intelligence devourer running around.
How many hosts of these Ghaik infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you. As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
I'm not sure I remember her mouth doing that when I was playing the first couple of times, but
Change her.
might just be my flawed
Change to
memory.
the pull of a lever. How? If If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Red, is this to be our fate? This might have been the shrubs next to the pot. Don't mind if I do. Brain in a jar.
Oh. Ask for confirmation. Yes. Rain jars. Dark mind.
Another brain.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness. The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive? Transform her like that other unfortunate?
Ha 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 ha! That's why you always use guidance.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
What if I ignore the sensation?
Process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Hello, Shadowheart.
At last. Thought I was done for.
Thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you.
I'm almost surprised there's
We
no
can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the
interaction
way.
between us being Selûnite and her being Sharad.
Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
I wonder what the next move is.
Oh, that says touch. I thought it said torch.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path. She made them hostile.
Yep, that's going to trigger an opportunity attack. I don't think I'll be able to reach that one.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Only a 60% chance of it working.
Time for some bloody work.
Oh, that worked.
My faith will protect me. On the move.
How much of a chance does Fireball have? Or Firebolt?
I am fury. I am death.
Jump is a bonus action. Oi! Don't you hurt the best boy.
Moving in. Bet that will fit in my pack.
What's next, I wonder?
I am taking
Shouldn't have wished
everything
to
off
live
this
in more
ship.
interesting times. Another step forward.
How many chests do I have? I have 2. 3. I have 3. Good. That's as many as I should have. Make sure that just, does its thing.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
Ladies, you're both pretty. Oh, that changed our perspective. Wait, how'd I don't want to be on top-down view anymore. How did I do that? Oh, I must have accidentally tapped O while I was pressing the inventory button. And if everything works out the way I want it to,
Let's see what this does.
oh, I didn't change Shadowheart's spells. We might be fine. We might be fine.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Out of here. Now!
Us will go first. Okay, that died.
Another fight. Let's go.
That only deals up to like 8 damage.
Can't slow down.
If I get up to here... that's a concentration spell. So if that boar isn't going to hit me... it's too far away anyways. Okay, I guess we're just going to attack the Hell's Boar. Ooh, 6. Good hit. Miss, please. Nah, he didn't miss. Saved against the Mind Blast. Prevent it from attacking you. That missed. What are the odds that the Mind Flayer has anything good? Probably none. Problem now is that I need to get all the way up to Zalk.
On my way.
Oh, I think I got them both with Bane. Okay, he missed one shot.
We must take the transponder.
Oh shit, didn't mean to do that second bit. I am making mistakes. But I can dash. And that is fine.
Make way.
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder.
I would leave him to you. The problem is you are having issues, my friend.
I'd better take a peek.
Okay, this might kill the imp. Woo! It worked! And I can get up to the commander.
Very well.
Okay, so if I use... Command drop. If this works... Yes. And his weapon is mine. Taking those. make his attack with advantage. Shit. He has high defense. 40%. Okay, some damage is better than no damage.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Can I still use cantrips? I mean, I used my other spells, so I think I can do this. Oh yeah, we're good.
Your spine is mine.
What does Daze do again? Disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. Well, okay, that didn't work. Let's try Lacerate. Critical hit and he's bleeding. Good. And now he's stunned. Yes! Oh, please, 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 please. How did you miss, Shadowheart? You had one job. That really only do.
Let these intruders open! The furnace is ours!
Oh, that didn't work. %40 chance to hit. I just can't. Not after her last try. Damn it. Ha ha ha!
Come a little closer.
They cannot cross the boundary. Lae'zel, can you please hit him? going to kill Zok, even if it takes me all goddamn day. We finally got him below 100 health. Our Mind Flayer friend is not doing too good, but if we can just keep... We only have 4 turns left of Bane. Can't use inflict wounds. I want to, but if I end up missing. Damn it. Okay, we got 6 damage. Okay, he took a lot of damage that time. That's not good. Mind Flayer, buddy, I need you to stun the fucker. Okay, that was a good hit. That time we rolled more than 5. Okay, we're getting a couple of good hits in. And Lae'zel misses again. Come on, Lae'zel, you're supposed to be a Githyanki like war boss. I need to try this now before Bane wears off. Oh, and it works! Oh, it works. And they're still trapped. Damn it. Us, come on, I need a hit here. Good hit, us. Good hit.
Take this shield, or Zarya will have your head.
Okay, the Mind Flayer is dying. And of course it saves against the Mind Blast. Not ideal. Okay, he's down to the last 20 health and we have 6 turns. $14 health. Okay, the Mind Flayer is still standing. Okay, all the Mind Flayer needs to do is hit and do more than 9 damage.
You are no longer required.
I just go up to here. Okay, the Cambions, yep.
That thing's focused on us now. Let's get to the transponder and get out of here. I will ascend.
Oh boy.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Open up.
Hurry, before they strike.
Okay, us can still attack. And he can dash. Problem is we don't really have... Hello Athena, how's it going? And thank you for the follow. I have just gotten through one of the most impressive fights I have ever had. I got the main Mind Flayer and I got Zalk. And I successfully blocked the Cambions behind a wall. This is one of the better things I've done so far. Okay, us needs to stay there.
Fury, I am death.
Lae'zel has used her action. So I am going to jump over to there. And I'm going to pick up these pieces of trash.
Can't give up.
Okay,
Not
now it's Shadowheart's turn. Yeah, some of the monsters are weird, but they're also pretty cool. Okay, we got 4 turns to get to the controls. I'm gonna make Shadowheart jump this way and get everything off this table. Fuck. Okay. We can pick everything up. We can do this. Where's the void bulb? What the hell? Okay, it just wasn't loading in for some reason. That's fine. Not enough movement. All right, that's a thing. Can I hit them with a fireball from here? No. Can I hit them with a sacred flame? Yes. Is it running smooth? Because on my end, it's looking a little bit janky. But if it's going smooth, I'll take your word for it. Okay. Yep, they're still trying to break through the. Oh, that's hilarious.
I am fury.
Lae'zel is going to grab everything from there because she can. Then we are going to jump down. And we are going to hack this guy. Okay, Cambion. Mind Flayer's loot. I don't want to get too close to the controls just yet. Even though we do only have like 3 turns left. Yeah, I'm gonna put Lae'zel over here. Okay, that didn't have anything. Thank you, thank you.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay. I
Wonder if the
need
gods
to get
watch me.
these guys dead. 65%, 60%. Okay, we're going to smack the imp. And it survives with 1 hit point. That is fine. Can you suggest one more thing? Sure, go ahead. What you got for me? Okay, we are going to dash. You are going to scamper up to the imp. There is a little bit of a delay, just letting you know, because I'm running off of 1 PC, so everything's kind of lagging a little bit behind. Okay. Shadowheart. That's going to save me a lot of movement. Damn it! Shadowheart, you had 1 job. Okay, at least the boar missed. They both missed. Oh, this is my best run through. This is my best run through, and I'm getting it on stream. Oh god.
I will ascend.
Lae'zel. You're our heavy hitter, Lae'zel. Not living up to it. If I add a logo banner. I thought about adding a logo banner, but I don't particularly have a logo right now, and currently this is not like a paying job because I'm not even affiliated yet, so I'm trying not to... I don't have a lot of money to throw at this. Thank you for offering to make one, but I think I'm going to pass on that for now. Because I'll be perfectly honest, you're not the first person to offer, and I think the last 2 have been bots. So anytime I see someone offering to make something, I immediately get skeptical. Okay. Us. Us can't interact with the other stuff anyways.
Nothing will stand in my way. Victory awaits.
Lae'zel.
Got to focus.
Shadowheart. Okay, that's a 65% chance. That's a 60%. So we're gonna swing on it, and that fucked up.
Never a dull moment.
I just need a hit. Thank you, God.
What should I do?
No choice but to keep going.
Not enough movement. Ah, you asshole. Lae'zel's got enough movement.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
That was the best run through. We made it to the transponder just barely in time, but that was the best thing I've done yet. I got Zulk and the Mind Flare. That was excellent. That was after I turned down the music. So that would have been a lot louder otherwise. Thanks for offering to make something, but again, I'm going to have to pass on that for now. I wonder if that music, the music from the cinematics, I wonder if that's part of, like, music, or if that's part of sound effects. Oh, yep, the textures are taking a little bit to load in. Jor, Ragzlin, and Minthara. Kaboom! Hiya, buddy. How's it going? Smack. And we suddenly hover just inches from the ground. And smack. Yeah, I'll turn them both down now. I was just waiting for the cutscene to end because I didn't want to skip anything.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Athena, thanks for the offer, but again, I'm going to have to pass. Links are not allowed in my chat, so that's a no-go.
Something good here.
And
I should speak
it's just a thing. Hiya, Shadowheart. That's a fancy device you got.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
I'm still surprised that between being a Selûnite cleric and a Sharan cleric, there's no dialogue option to be like, hey, that's an interesting symbol you got there.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Okay, I am definitely saving the game because that went way better than I could have hoped for. But now I need to find... Oh wait, I can level up. Okay, that's great.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, cleric level 2. More health, and I get my warding... Is that warding flare? No, I can turn undead. I get more spell slots. Okay, pair spells. I probably won't need command anymore. Protection from good and evil, sanctuary, bless. Yeah, I'm going to remove command. And I think I want to take bless. Dark vision, ancestry, drought, domain spells. Shadowheart levels up. That's your multi-class, okay. Okay, Shadowheart spells. You're not going to need Shield of Faith. But I will have you take command. I want us to, like, split utility just a little bit. There's the Everburn Blade.
Still alive, so that's progress. Moving ahead. Hiding here.
that pouch hiding?
I'll take that.
We are taking all of the things. So what is this? Sun's divine power dispels any magical darkness. Doesn't affect creatures that have total cover from you. Okay. I love how we can actually just pick up the bucket of fish. Oh, that's
Fresh
great.
water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Do. Take some murgrass. There's a violin. Some belladonna. Some dagger root.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
A lot of mangled fishers around here.
More of those wretched demons.
Oh, we ran right past another guy hiding in the geography. Okay. That should be about everything. I'm just gonna save this again because I don't want to scum save, but this first fight can get a little bit dicey.
This calls for careful footwork.
My faith will guide me.
I can't waste any more time. Best be on my way.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
It's saved. Its
Waste
saving
a
was
step.
not ideal.
I have to survive this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
On the move.
Alright, go Shadowheart. Shit. Ooh, that hurt. See, that's why this can get really dicey really quick. Yep. Shadowheart, I cannot save you. Shadowheart, if you die. She died? Failed 3 death saves in a row. Failed the first one. I brought her back.
Can't risk being
Succeeded the second one. Failed the third, fourth, and fifth.
Better make my next move.
Can I give you a... Yes.
What comes now?
Good.
Let's not get caught off guard. Should mind my step. Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Did I miss? I think I missed.
Blood comes easy these days. Let's not get caught off guard. Should mind my step. Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Did I miss? I think I missed. 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 I think I Okay, okay, that's good. I just need to hit. Good.
These boots have seen everything.
A proper rapier. Can't attack anyways, so I'm going to end my turn there. Okay, good, good. Shit. Okay, Shadowheart, I love you, but I need you to, like, come up here and try to guard. That's an 85% chance to hit. It'll do up to 7, so I need to roll max damage. And it does 4. Okay. This time, it's doing a lot better. I should have attacked the other one. But if it missed, it would have done the same thing. Critical miss. God damn it. Okay, that's good. Damn it. Okay, that's 2 damage. Okay, we are getting really lucky this time. Maybe not so much there.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Light on my feet.
Come back here before I forget. And while I'm running, I will take a rapier. I don't know where these guys are trying to run anymore. Apparently there's a safe way down. Okay, we don't need to take the chest. We can go and check the intellect devourer, but I don't think it's going to have anything particularly useful. Okay, so far so good. You know, actually, I always go that way and meet Astarion first, so I'm gonna go this way this time. And meet the Mind Flayer who's dying. If the way isn't blocked.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
I have something to ask.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
One more dead Mind Flayer.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Hello, Astarion.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Come on, I need an 8. And a natural 17. Man, after Shadowheart got royally fucked in that last fight, we are rolling pretty good for once.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things, somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Astarion's a great character. Don't have much to say about this particular interaction, though, so we're just going to go through it.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flare ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
The Pale Elf.
Well, hello.
It's only a 1d4. I need to see if he's proficient with any of the other weapons we've got. So I have him selected. He's not proficient with scimitars, but he can use a short sword. Ha ha ha. And then, right, Lae'zel took the armor off the other dude.
What to do? At the ready.
That goes back into the ship. Does that say sacred or scared? I've never seen a boar. Is that new? Why is there a boar here?
In the mud around that rock.
Not enough strength.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Shadowheart is stronger than my character, so maybe she can move it.
Let's get going.
What's next?
Is that blood? No, never mind. Very well.
Alright, get everyone back with Astarion. Wait, hold on. Wasn't there... Yeah, we didn't come quite down to here yet.
Turn should do it.
A DC of 5.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Take the belladonna. Take the murgrass. Is there anything else around here that we can pick up? Nope. Okay, so we need to...
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking the supplies, maybe.
Goblin scimitar, a couple of goblin weapons, some camping supplies.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Right, I'm gonna save this again, just in case things go horribly wrong somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Really? Only slightly dangerous. Ugh.
A hand? Anyone?
To soothe the sigil's magic. Alright. Let's try to grab him and pull. I need a 6 or higher. Nope.
Harder! Come on, put your back into it!
Now it's a DC 12. Oh fuck. But hey, this time we made it.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
I've only got 10 strength, Gale. Come on.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Is stream okay? Looks like it's buffering pretty hard on my end. I'm going to refresh that real quick and see what the hell happens. Okay, seems like things are still intact.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process
vaguely.
known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Nope, we don't have access to that kind of power.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Return the favor, sure, but you're also going to be an incredible pain in the ass because I have to keep feeding you stupid trinkets.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Broken. Must have been here a while.
Ah.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them. Holy hells. Under elf.
Lay tight, Dimeter.
-1 from charisma. How much do we need? Okay. We've got guidance still, so that negates it. We need a 5. Oh, thank God.
Demaze.
Come, Dimesa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
I love the interactions between all the characters.
When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. Make space, and my might is yours.
The mind is strong, but the knees, well, they are a little sore. I'll gladly put my feet up.
We
ready
need
for
another
battle.
frontline fighter.
You
Because
have made an
Astarion...
ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Yeah, Gale is not a frontline fighter, and even though Shadowheart and I are tanky enough, neither is Astarion, so we need someone who can actually hit.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So... Scale mail would give me disadvantage on stealth checks. At the same time, we are not going to be doing a whole lot of stealthing around at the current moment. And then I should be able to give Lae'zel the Everburn Blade. Yeah, it's a versatile longsword.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Dexterity, proficiency. Okay, that's a great sword. Trying to do just a little bit of mental math here to figure some things out. If I take that, yeah, it was showing different numbers. Okay. So, we're not going to have Lae'zel pull out the Everburn Blade yet. Because that might actually cause us some problems.
What now?
And then, do we have any armor that we can give Astarion? I thought somewhere along the line... Oh yeah, his padded armor is still class 11. Okay.
Can't give up now.
No, I don't think Astarion can use a chain shirt. I think everyone else's armor is basically the same.
More for me.
Short bow, pick up the mushroom. Yeah, we're not going that way yet.
Not over. Been through.
So we've been going for about
I hear
3
shouting
hours
up ahead.
now.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Okay, going to save again. Because this is another thing that can go terribly, terribly wrong.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
Hey there, Cannon. How's it going?
Goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
Just casually pulls the arrow out of his friend's shield.
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Gotta admit, those goblins are pretty accurate.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach!
Hey, Will, how's it going?
Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Alright. Shoving is a bonus action.
My path be true.
Bye-bye.
Concentrate. Have to keep going.
Alright, that's one down.
This will do nicely.
Very good. Okay, we can use cunning action dash. And then Zevlor blows the horn.
My sickle and sword!
65%, 70%, 80%. Well, hey, a hit's still a hit. Yep, and there's the grease. That's exactly the reason why I made sure Lae'zel wasn't using the burning blade. Reckless warp. Well, let's hope this doesn't knock her prone. And there she goes. I don't quite know how that worked. Ow. Kill the Booyog. Okay, he got the Brawler. Will gets that one. I need to roll basically as high as possible. And I don't quite make it.
Let's end this.
Really? We'll use Cure Wounds or something on ourselves afterwards.
Swift and lethal.
was a good hit. Okay, he gave Shadowheart a potion. That's good. That one is a problem.
Time to move.
And of course we miss. They healed Shadowheart back to full. We didn't have to do nothing.
Another step forward.
%50 both ways. He's got a +2 to Dex. Alright. See if I can do this. Actually, wait, hold on. How much damage is... Yeah, the ranged attack does up to 10 damage. Nice. And now we just gang up on this one last poor sucker. Nope, animation didn't quite work there, but hey, it's fine.
Let's finish this. Let me strike true.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
How's it going, Zevlor?
Damn.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
What's inside?
We are looting all of the bodies before we go inside. Absolute Bane. On a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a 1d4 penalty to target's attack rolls and saving throws. Give that to Astarion. Throw that over to Lae'zel, because we are getting a little bit heavy here.
One day, I'll catch a break.
The Emerald Grove.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Pull your claws in, under elf.
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Yeah, you could have used it.
Begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
See if we can do this. Hey! I forgot about the -1, but we still made it.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I love the glow in Zevlor's eyes. I'm sad that we can't have that for like every character.
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll
Not
find
until
the
I clear the
druids at
goblin
heart
camp
the
of
grove.
life.
Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Ha. Gotta love casual racism. I'm being sarcastic, of course, but the point stands.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
I wonder what kind of armor he's wearing. Because that's a pretty unique set.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, what can we get? Regain 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with Spell Thief. Where Snare gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Gloves of Missile Snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dex mod. Rain Dancer is a staff. Of course, you got Spell Thief. A +1 chain shirt that also reduces slashing damage by 1. Hedge Wanderer. +1 bonus to dex throws and checks, and nature +1. And then you've got a regular hide armor. Padded armor +1. Ringmail armor. Gain +1 bonus to strength saving throws and checks. Really, the only thing I'd be interested right now that this guy sells is like the gloves of missile snaring. We can get rid of goblin bow. I probably should hold on to like one of them, because we don't have many bows right now. We've got a couple scimitars, I think, or at least one, so I'll hold on to one of them. Hand axes we don't really need. Javelins. Light crossbow I'll hold on to. The mace I'll hold on to. Yeah, we've got 2 scimitars. So I will get rid of the goblin one. Short sword. Sell the broken loot. We can get rid of the bottles, the bones, the mugs. We can also get rid of the skulls. Reliquary, I think we're going to end up selling that, because that doesn't really serve a purpose. Ornate chest we can sell. Yeah, even Shadowheart has a dagger, short sword, and a hatchet. Lae'zel. Light crossbow, a morning star, mucoid shells. We don't have any other shields really, so we can hold on to that. And then we have 356, and the missile snaring gloves are 500 almost.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Okay, just sort that by type. know, just keeping the save file up to date.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
What's the relation between these guys? I'm pretty sure those two are siblings, but what's their relation to this guy? I need a 10! Natural 19. Hello.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Where's the guy?
I'm proud of you, kids.
We're gonna go around Will. We're not gonna meet Will yet.
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Proud of you, kids.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
I'm not sure how this is going to work out because there's like 4 different levels of racism and or ignorance here. Also, I want to have Shadowheart approve, and I know she's not going to.
Lower.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Ha! Evened it out.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly.
I wasn't sure he'd stay
straight to
valid.
the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
And again.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Cold? Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was cold? Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite.
Lots of exposition
By
in the beginning.
covenant, I can say no more.
Okay, so if I get Will... Should I send him to camp or have him replace Lae'zel?
Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
Maybe hold on to him in place of Astarion?
Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Again. Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
This guy sounds a lot more like a poet than a fighter. Insight. Do I do this without rolling guidance? No, I'm gonna roll guidance anyways. Guidance helps everything. But apparently we didn't need it.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about.
I'm surprised Lae'zel actually approved of that dialogue option.
But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Soldier to arms. A battle axe.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
For so renowned a fighter as Will, he does make a decent teacher.
I'm not like
At least in terms of he's not brutal.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories.
More friends.
Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Being proficient in history does come in handy.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Do I want to swap out Astarion? Or will I swap out... Yeah, I've done Lae'zel's thing. I'm just trying to think, like... The order I try to get things done in. Lae'zel, wait at camp.
I shall wait in our camp.
Let's make this happen.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
He's fun. Okay, so now we can level up Will. Warlock, level 2. Eldritch Invocations. And as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2d10 fire damage. Do I want to give him Hex? Yes. Okay, so Eldritch Invocations. Add your Charisma modifier. You can cast Speak with Animals at will. Both magical and non-magical. As a level 1 spell without expending a spell slot. Yeah, that's incredibly useful. And so is Repelling Blast. Yeah, especially a low level. So we'll give him those. Put the gloves on Astarion while we're still in this screen. Practice swords, training swords. Auntie.
And I'm off.
Nope, wait, wrong way. Let's go this way down and deal with all the other stuff.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
I've got a long road ahead.
Huh.
Breathe deep and move.
Hiya, Mattis. How's it going?
Oh, hey. You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Oh. Okay.
Selbrine
hey.
versus Lothsworn.
Would you like to see something fun? Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails. Tails it is! See?
I think
That's
he's
the
just
kind of
good
luck
at
you
sleight
get from
of
one of my
hand.
lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Noticed him pocket something. Ring of the Lecanessus.
Nothing.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Insight. And we naturally beat the difficulty of 5.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, Hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Big bear. That's why druids get interesting.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here. Cross my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
Oh, you don't have to show me your claws. That
Why would
bear's
she
got
not want
like
a vein?
5-inch claws. It's fine.
I suppose so. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
I think that line is new. Or maybe I've just never gotten this far as a drow.
I do wish I could understand you.
Oh, she's whispering to a bird. I thought she was looking through some kind of telescope there for a moment. When you know there's stuff coming that you're going to need help with.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Well,
Wrath,
you are
lock
trying
her
to
up.
force them out and get them all
She
killed.
remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
We need at least an 11. And we don't get it. See what happens?
The devil sowed chaos. She remains until the rite is complete.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I really want to just, you know, hit the snake. And I'm sad that we can't.
I know that look.
I'm sad that that's not
You're wondering
an option.
why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
I just wanted to get the exclamation mark off so we can leave that conversation for now.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Lolth? Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs, defending her brood.
It's interesting that she's so
Is it not her
attached
nature
to Drow.
to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
That's not sanctuary, that's a tomb.
While outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Fun. And
here we go.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. The broken helmet bears the mark of Shah, the Dark Lady. And if the darkest one is Shah, Moonrise must be her celestial sister.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I hate
But I won't
wolves.
let this grove be
I didn't
harmed.
realise you
I
were
forgot about that.
Shadowheart.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
wolves in future where possible.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
A child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us. Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Okay, can we get away from the wolf or have the wolf like move away from the plaques that I'm trying to read? Because I would like to read the plaques.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
They always come back.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Okay. And I am going to split myself off because Shadowheart is afraid of wolves. And I'm going to read the last one.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Hey, I just noticed everyone's got 17 health. Okay, so we're going to do a couple more little dialogue things around
Find our master.
the grove.
Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell.
And then we're going to call
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Okay, we still need a 10 or more. Oh, hey, natural 18. Whee!
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day.
Hello,
They are
Kiwi.
afraid,
How's it
and she
going?
offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees and we will be safe.
How long have I been playing this game? Well, this is not my first playthrough. I think... Off the top of my head, I'm going to say I've probably got like 100 hours in it, or 200 hours. But I haven't really gotten to the end game. The furthest I've ever gotten is like shortly after entering the city of Baldur's Gate. So, right now we're starting a new playthrough as a Celendrine Drow, or a Selûnite Drow, both, either. And we're currently getting the crew all together. What types of games do I play on or stream? I play just about everything. Right now we're doing some RPG type things. I was streaming World of Tanks a couple of days ago. Yesterday I streamed Supermarket Simulator. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything. Afraid she offers...
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Are you a very new streamer? No, I'm not a very new streamer. I've streamed in the past, but that didn't really lead anywhere, and then life kind of got in the way. So I'm starting up now again to try and get things back on track. There's a birdie. Bear who's in the way. I know somewhere there's an amulet or something where we can use... No, it's not an amulet or something. It's Karlak. If we get Karlak and we have her do the Path of the Beast or whatever, she can use Speak to Animals at will. You have a suggestion. If it's something about art, the answer is going to be no. Because so far, the only people who've come into my stream, or not the only people, the majority of people who've come into my stream seem to have been bots that are interested in art. And I am not interested in talking about art anymore. No, I do not.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue.
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Volo is a very interesting character. And if I remember correctly, there's some dialogue somewhere about Volo being alive a little bit too long than he should.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Give an exact description. Huh.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did
Volo
the attackers
wants the
rally
truth,
to the absolute,
writes anything
and they
but
fell
the
upon
truth.
the gates?
This guy is a character.
Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm
Yes,
just
it's
preparing
almost
to
like
head
the
to their
goblins are
camp as
taking
we
orders
speak, in
from
fact.
Rao.
If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
I think you need more than one invisibility potion, Volo. Do...
Would you speak freely, my Ursine friend? Alas, I've never learned to converse.
Chimera!
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
These two people, they're too good for what happened instead of that.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely.
And now I get a locket that has dancing lights,
The druids
which I can already cast because I'm Drow.
We have to look after ourselves.
Okay, let's level everyone up again. We hit level 3 in the first stream. This is great. Why does it feel like the music got a lot louder? Jesus fuck. Spells. Aid. We don't need aid. Increase their hit point maximum. Can only be used outside of combat. Okay, so I'm gonna pull spiritual weapon. And Lord and ally, they gave him resistance to all. Get a +1 bonus to armor. You take the same amount of damage. Yeah, that it's kind of crap, really. I mean, resistance to all damage isn't bad, but then both characters take that reduced damage. Silence. Enhance ability. I'm gonna take away healing word and give aid, I think. Maybe, no. Maybe 4 to 11, 4 to 7. That might do it for my character. Yep, and then we have you to take spiritual weapon. And instead of the prayer of healing, you can take aid. That way, both clerics have spiritual weapon ready. And we're not going to have hold person just yet. Partially because we don't really need that right now. Astarion. An assassin. Yeah, I want him to have assassin. Quick as an alley cat, you immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Yeah, that's a great thing to have. And then thief. Yeah, we're going with assassin. And then will. He gains a pact boon. So let's give him Scorching Ray, because that can end up being pretty fun. Scorching Ray. Packed Boon. Animal Import Closet. Can summon a packed weapon. Can use their spellcasting ability modifier. Can cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. I think I like giving him Pact of the Tome. Because Vicious Mockery can end up being a pretty useful spell. One conjuration spell. They can fly, turn invisible, and sting enemies. Bind your magical weapon. You cannot drop or throw it, and you become proficient with it if you weren't already. You only have one packed weapon. Pact of the Blade. Use will carry. Yeah, let's make him a Pact of the Blade. What if I replace Armor of Agathis? I think we're good on his spells. Oops. I hit the wrong button. God damn it. Well, at least I know what I'm doing this time. Scorching Ray, Pact of Blade, and we're good.
That girl. I don't care what the mole says.
Okay. What else do we have to do in this camp?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
I don't think I've ever done like a cleric thing. We need a 10. And we get a nat 20. Haha.
Comfort. Is that what you think I'm after? Never mind. Don't answer that. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Why does Will... I guess I kind of get why he disapproves.
Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me?
Maybe I should have waited to have this conversation. Come on. Made it.
Yeah. Take me back to the tribe, and we'll tell the boss all about this pretty little place, so she can burn it to the ground. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut, in the name of the Absolute. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are.
I love zealots. Zealots are so much fun.
You won't regret it, promise.
It's okay, Will.
My dagger.
So, are you looking forward to it?
I could use the target practice.
Alright, let's talk to Auntie Ethel.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey? Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My
Right,
point
meaning as long as you're in a pitch black
whatever
room.
ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I don't think I've ever had a Starion with me when I got over here.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home. I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map.
Right.
I'll be heading back
Not
soon, so
through
I
a
can meet you
swamp.
there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
Corellian's Grace. Wispweed, a potion of invisibility. Yeah, she has nothing particularly valuable.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I love how taken with Leroican he is.
What? You don't know of him? I've admired him for years. Both his magic and political sway are forces to be reckoned with. Rest assured, the names Roland and Leroican will be known to you soon enough. You'll see.
Oh, I'm sure.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face will frighten a troll. I'll talk to the guard. You're an idiot.
My love, new red caravan. I need new pockets to pinch. And you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Me too. It was his caravan.
And
make me urgent,
watch him
boy.
take the ring.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Couldn't be more obvious.
Ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
Gotta negate that -1 I've got for charisma. Ha! See, I knew it. I knew it.
What kind of question is that? Why does anyone steal anything? Fine. I have the stupid amulet. Take it.
To impress a girl, most like.
It looked like my mother's, all right? Just take the damn thing and leave me alone!
Keep it, kid. You need it more than me.
I love how there's this little bit of wholesomeness.
Poor kid.
Had to pull teeth to get there, but there is a little bit of wholesomeness. Okay, we're going to go through here. We're going to talk to Zevlor. And then we're going to make one more trip outside and talk to the Humies who are at the gate.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?